Alright folks, so here we are again. If you're just tuning in, this is the 5th annual Chuck Marcolis Memorial 9-Ball Tournament as part of the Chuck Marcolis Memorial Jamboree. It is a week of 1 pocket and 9-ball. Should be fun. We are here at Hard Times in Sacramento, Hard Times Billiards. One of the many Hard Times rooms that was opened by Chuck, Mr. Marcolis. Up to break is SoCal Pro Oscar Dominguez playing against Richard Kaesar. This is the winner side. I believe this is the second round here. Race to 8.
Alright, new matchup. Table number 9, Dwayne Grimes and Todd Minobi. Dwayne Grimes and Todd Minobi, table 9.
Well, so far Oscar looks like he's very comfortable at the table. I believe he's going to play this 6 with a lot of running English. And then make your way down to the 7, just like that. Perfect. Just going to play the 8, roll it up, and get automatic position. Oh, wait. Looks like he might be drawing. Small draw. Perfect. With ease, he takes the first game.
Okay, 3 new matchups. The first one is table 15, table 2. Justin Logan and Barbara Lee. Justin Logan, Barbara Lee, 14. On 15, Rodney Wynn and Art Garcia. Rodney Wynn and Art Garcia, 15. 27, Juan Cordero, Ben Hong. Juan Cordero and Ben Hong on 27.
For those of you who don't know, Oscar is now signed with Predator Q's. I do know he is using a custom Z shaft along with a Predator butt. I'm not really sure which one it is, but I believe he'll be playing with the P3 very soon.
Another new matchup, table number 19, Jana Nelson and Deo Alcohora. Jana Nelson, Deo Alcohora, table 19.
I'm not positive about what kind of equipment Oscar is using. However, I do believe he's using Kamui tip, Predator shaft and butt. Whenever I get a chance, I'll find out.
New matchup, table number 2, Francisco Bustamante and Paz Silva. Bustamante and Paz Silva, table number 2.
Oh, it seemed a little uncharacteristic of Oscar. But now he must kick his way out.
Okay, new matchup. Table number 1, Paul Perez and Melinda Wang. OMG, Paul Perez. Table 1. 5 new matchups coming. The first one is table 16, Emmeline Collado and Red Liddell. Collado and Liddell, L-A-D-A-L-E, 16. On table 17, Alex Bradley and Bob Lees. Bradley and Lees on 17. On 21, Ronaldo Campana and Al Romero. Campana and Liddell on 21. Table 24, Johnny Kang and Dave Richardson. Johnny Kang and DR, table 24. And on 26, Dave Canova and Frank Roberts. Roberts and Canova, 26. Okay, I've got 4 matches to call. The first match is on table number 18. It's Mark Toon and J.J. King. Mark Toon and J.J. King, table 18. On table 23, Stephanie Hefner and Amy Burdick. Hefner and Burdick on 23. On table 25, Adrian Castagnino and Dexter Naylor. Castagnino and Naylor on 25. And on table 13, Dave Rodden and Peter Levi Jr. Second call for both players to table 23. That's Stephanie Hefner and Amy Burdick. Both players need to report to the table. Ronaldo Campana, table 21, you're on the clock. Ronaldo Campana, table 21, you're on the clock. Okay, new matchup. Table 22. Danny Stewart and Sam Kim. Danny Stewart, Sam Kim, table 22. On deck on the TV table 4, on deck is Efren and Brian Law. Efren and Brian Law on deck on table 4.
Whose beer is that?
Yeah, I see you got yourself a small beer.
That's small.
AndyofLA.com. AndyofLA.com. How you doing, Andy?
Oh, by the way, I changed it. I killed channel 1.
Oh, okay.
So now
channel-
one is 4.
So it's
two,
2, 3.
2, 3, 4.
So
3 is always
2
on.
and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something wrong with 1. I'd left it in my garage, and I guess dust got inside.
I think you got a PM from Vincent. What is the score, Andy, on this? Is this 4-2?
I think it's 5-2. Score.
Looks like 5-2.
Yeah.
Oscar.
For those of you who are just tuning in, the score is above the chat.
Well, we're just tuning in.
Yeah, that's right. I am tuning in.
Anyway, this is Daniel and Andy hanging out with you for a minute, sweating a match between Oscar Dominguez and Richard Kaesar. Do we know this guy? Anything about him?
I'm not sure that I know him. I think I'd heard that he's from like the Bay Area, maybe.
Okay.
That's pretty much the most I can tell you at this time.
Well, he's hooked on the 2-ball right now. Nice hit. But he's probably going to leave Oscar a shot. It's been a great event so far. 162 players at the Chuck.
How's your tournament run been so far?
Well, I started off with my first opponent, and my only opponent so far was Frank Almanza, Frank the Barber.
And how'd you do?
I did not do well. In fact, both of us were not playing well at all. So he ended up beating me 8-6.
Wow.
But I'm still in it. I actually have to play Bill Silvera next.
Okay, well, you know.
And he was playing Efren earlier. He said he got 5 games against Efren.
Yeah, well, Efren was just filling out the table first. You ever seen the movie Maverick with Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Remember when he plays a bunch of, donkeys, the card game, and he says, "I promise you, I will not win for the first hour."
Oh.
It's pretty much like that, and he's just... kind of feeling his opponent, feeling the table. Okay, it's time to show.
I understand feeling his opponent, but you got to remember too, he won the one pocket on this just the day before. So.
I know. I'm just making stuff up right now, but that's what it felt like.
Yeah. I guess, is the chat room dead or
dead enough?
No, nobody seems to be.
Well, then again, we are kind of spread thin with I think 3 or 4 big streams happening.
Yeah, there's Big Truck's got a stream going, and
Johnny Archer Classic.
The Johnny Archer Classic.
So all the other pros are over there, and then we've got the big One Pocket event
down in Arizona.
Yep.
So
we lost some of our California players to Arizona.
Yeah, I was
Louis Ulrich
surprised.
and Jose Perica.
Yeah, and I don't see Richard Grenier. One Pocket Rich isn't here.
Is he in Arizona?
Yeah, I would imagine he went to chase the $4,000 added One Pocket tournament.
Right.
I know if I was rich, I would.
Well, that's his game.
Yeah.
2 matchups.
He's not
The first one is for
9-ball
table
rich.
number 12. James Hurst.
Although he can
Jeff
play,
Gregory.
for sure.
Well, he plays
James
good now.
Hurst and Jeff Gregory.
Last year he came in 7 through 9 here.
I don't remember what position he got, but he definitely got in the money, and it was a treat watching him play 9-ball because you always watching him go putt putt with One Pocket.
Well, Oscar's got ball on hand right now, and I don't see any major problems with this rack. He's just got to get good position. With the balls on the rail like this, he can get in trouble. So it's very important he plays to get on the right side of the ball and get enough angle on the 5 so that he can come back up for the 6. So see how he does. Oscar's been real busy lately. He just came back from China. He played in Beijing and in Shanghai. He played 2 events up there.
Yeah, he got runner-up in the Shanghai event.
Yeah, the CBSA.
And I'm sure you know already.
What?
That Oscar is now signed with Predator.
Yeah.
He just did that a few days ago.
Yeah, so congratulations to Oscar.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank you, 3 Real Kick, for your kind donation. Any little bit helps to offset this trip. After all, we all did travel, was it 400 some miles to get out here?
Well,
I don't
yeah,
even
you and I
remember.
did. Yeah. I mean, you and I
And
are
half
only
the
like
field.
20 miles apart.
Yeah,
Half the field,
exactly.
too. Yeah, if anybody can donate to Andy Chen for doing the stream here. It takes a lot to make this happen. Just go to the andyofla.com website and click on the donate button down just underneath the video player.
Yeah, just right under the viewer.
Yeah. And every little bit helps.
That is right. So when is your next stream coming up, Daniel?
Well, what are we looking at here?
I mean, we're already past the
It's
first of the
October.
month, so...
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll probably just do first Sunday at Hard Times again.
November.
First Sunday, November.
Okay.
There was actually a match that I was working on with Oscar Dominguez. We wanted to get them to play first part of November, Oscar and Raj Handal. But it looks like that's postponed.
When the time is right, it will happen.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's mostly sort of the ball's in Raj's court. You know, they have to
Sure.
coordinate with each other. Push out by Oscar, trying to create. I think he basically wants to have Richard give it back. I mean, that's generally why you push out. You want your opponent to give you the shot back, so that you can play the safety that you plan. Is this your fourth match today? Third?
It's probably fourth or fifth. I don't remember, to be absolutely honest with you.
Wow, great shot on the 2. And perfect shape for the 4 to come down for the 5. I think Oscar's a little surprised there.
As far as the one pocket event is concerned, it has come to a conclusion last night. Surprise, surprise, it was Efren and Busti in the finals. And Efren took it down.
Someone in the chat room asking if Ronnie is still in. Ronnie Elcano is still in the tournament.
I don't know if that's the right question or the right response. It's like, how can you have even, a bit of that doubt? Like, is he still in?
Yeah, really.
No, I think...
Well, you guys understand this is the first round. Basically, we're not even really done with the first. We're just starting the second round.
I think we're halfway through the second round.
And pretty much everybody who signed up is probably still in. There are probably a few matches right now where people are fighting for their lives. I don't know who Ronnie played, though. Oh, lucky. Lucky bump off the knuckle there, the side pocket. Overcut. Well, I tell you what, this ain't no picnic. I don't know if no, I think the 8 ball goes in the corner.
4 new matches to call. The first one is table number 20. Table 20, Jeff Fresnosa and Andrew Irby. Fresnosa and Irby on 20. On table 19, Matt Lee and Chris Fillington.
Guys, yeah, there is a bracket available, and Andy Chen is putting the link to the bracket in the chat room right now.
And on table number 2, Rich Renyon and Don Lynn. On table 2.
The 2 brackets are still on my Flickr page. It is called Winner Side 1 and Winner Side 2. And make sure you read the captions, because there's also brackets from last year's Chuck Markoulis event. So
make sure you click on 2012.
Exactly.
Not 2011.
Now, these brackets are a little hard to see. Granted, remember, there's 162 players on these 2 pages. And this was first round pictures. So, in a little bit, I will go ahead and
revise, update.
Yeah, take some more pictures and kind of give you an idea.
Yeah, just to answer, three rail kick in the chat room. If I understand correctly, you're asking me if they still are letting me do the run out, the challenge racks that Fast and Loose Designs is releasing. Yeah, in fact, I don't think there's a limit to how many times you can win. At least Chris Santana has not produced any limitations or any kind of additional rules for that. So I guess if I can get off my lazy ass and go do a challenge rack in the pool room with the camera set up.
Well, I think you could actually make a living off of Chris Santana's offers.
I don't know about a living, but yeah, you might pay for some gas to Bellflower once in a while.
Well, if he puts out one challenge a day...
Well, one a day.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be $100 a day, I think.
Yeah.
I could get 100. I could work as a PA on a music video for $100 a day, right?
Right.
So, no, Melissa Herndon did not enter this event. Mary Rakin, Emmeline Collado, Barbara Lee, Marianne Starkey,
Marie Lim, Claudia Wong, Melinda Huang,
Jeannie Christensen, who recently came in third place in the SCL9T Tour stop. And I can't think of any other females in this event. But they do have the highest finishing female in this event gets their buy-in back. They get their $60 back that they entered with, plus whatever, pole position that they any payouts that they win.
Right. Now, I'm not sure if the score is correct on the chat, and I can't really see the beads from here.
I think I see 7-2.
So Oscar is actually on the hill. Oh no!
Oh, wait a second. Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. 7-2 would make him on the hill, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, it's so funny to watch. Like Oscar is a world-class player, man, and it's so funny to watch players like this miss shots.
It happens.
Really easy.
It happens to the best of everybody.
Ramin Bakhtari of GoPlayPool.com is also in this. So Marianne and Ramin both came in together to play this event. And not sure of their whereabouts right now or their standings in the event.
I wonder if he's going to go and slice this in there.
He looks like he wants to.
Looks like, no. I think he might be playing safe.
No. Oscar D. This is kind of out of character for him. He's
very aggressive.
Yeah. I've normally, seen him play a lot safer. But maybe he knows the pockets are a little bigger than normal. But Oscar is really, he's one of those players who will definitely look for the safe way out. This is not an easy shot. He's playing it slow. I don't like that. But he got there. I guess maybe there was less rail on that shot than I thought. It's good work.
All right, Richard gets to close the gap a little bit, extends his life.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is 7, by the way, Andy. So
okay, that's what I thought.
7-3 now.
Well, Richard needs to win 5 games, and Oscar needs to win 1.
Yeah, I guess John Fergie in the chat room makes a good point. You know, like he's on the hill. He's up 5 games. So
Right.
why shouldn't he be aggressive? You know, if you get a chance to close it out now, why not try it later?
And Richard isn't a player that could actually run a 5-pack. I'm not saying that he can't, but he hasn't shown the ability of running a 5-pack yet.
So Andy, how are you hitting him these days?
The last time I played big table pool was with you, if that makes any sense. At Hard Times when we played our little 10-ball set.
Yeah, didn't we do like Hill or something?
No, I lost 7-9, 9-7, but I had you stuck for a moment.
Yeah, you had me like 5-2,
Something like that.
I was getting nervous because it's for those that don't know, Andy and I used to play a lot together. We used to play a lot of pool together. About 4 years ago, 3 years ago,
Early 2009.
Yeah. And I don't know, there was about 1.5 years or 2 years where we just weren't playing. We didn't play with each other at all. So, I was really surprised. I mean, you improved a lot since I played with you last.
Well, if I haven't improved since then I should probably put my cue down and not play again.
Well, that's true. Joey Chin is here this year. So is Foch Garcia, Frank Almanza. Steve Chaplin's even here.
Yeah, Steve said he'd make it up here at some point into the booth. For those of you who don't know Steve, he is the mastermind and creator / programmer, designer, and let's just say mastermind behind the video game Virtual Pool. Was it 4 now?
Yeah, they just released
the fourth version
of Virtual Pool. And if you guys want to get an inside look at Virtual Pool and Steve Chaplin, I actually did an article on my website about him.
It was actually a neat little video.
Oh, well, there was a video too, yeah. Just highlights of the interview.
Well, it was a very nice jump.
That was a good jump.
I don't know if he got a roll.
Well, I think he can see the two. I think he can even see both sides of the two.
I think there's a perfect opportunity for safe. I'd probably stick it somewhere behind that 4 on the bottom.
Or try.
Oh, yeah, or try.
Yeah, he gave Oscar an easy window here. Not the easiest shot, but still doable.
Yeah, he is a little bit straight. He's got some angle, but he needs to make sure he cheats into the right side of the pocket.
He's jacking up a little bit. He wants to come down. He basically he doesn't want the hardest shot on the 3-ball, and that's what he's trying to do, is like avoid playing just a simple stop shot and bring the cue ball down a little bit further. Oh, he did not hit that well. And he scratched. Andy, is there a 2-9 on?
It's very possible. It might not be the highest percentage combo, but in Richard's shoes, I would definitely try and take that.
Close it out with it, yeah.
Yeah, take the gimme. It's not a gimme, but take the opportunity to keep closing the gap one game at a time.
This is not a terribly difficult shot. With ball in hand, you can really kind of just bear down and make sure it happens. There you go. 7-4. Is that you?
Thanks, mister. I told you I'm up at the booth. I can't really...
The loudspeaker just saying, Andy, your order is ready.
Yeah, I ordered myself some dinner, and I told him, you know, I'll be up at the booth because I can't really...
Come down and get it.
Yeah.
All right, well, Richard gets another chance. Here.
Thanks again.
Was that another cold feet?
Yeah. They should already know that.
Yeah, they should. Somebody will come up and tell them.
Well,
right.
It's going to be cold. I'm going to have cold food.
Well, they have heat lamps.
Oh, okay. Well, great.
It'll be warm and crusty.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, you know what? I'm cool here. You can go over there and get it.
No, I need... It's like training
It's
a
the
dog.
principle. It's the
I'm
principle.
not that they're dogs.
They're still calling Andy's name.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm going to go over there, because if I do, then they're going to expect me to do it every time.
Absolutely.
I guess it's just a period of toughing out the cold food and, you know. 3-row, I have hit balls on the tar table a couple times while I was there for a few of the matchups. And I believe the time that I was there, we were using Fat Boys rails, which were super tight. I think they were like 3 7/8 pockets.
On a diamond?
Yeah, it was brutal. I mean,
forget
like Shane and Alex, it was during that matchup.
That's like snooker.
They were both just rattling balls like crazy. But, you know, then again, Shane came up with a 7-pack at some point, twice. And then he had a 6-pack uncontinued. Because he closed out the session for the day.
Well, the pockets are clearly not tight enough.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, if Shane's running a 5-pack, 6-pack.
Then again, Shane's also a machine, so he doesn't count.
Yeah, he is kind of like a cyborg, isn't he?
Meanwhile, I think Richard has a very good chance to get out on this rack.
You know what? Richard is closing the gap right now.
And I think really the pressure is now on Oscar to just close it out. Thank you. I know my food's ready, but I have a match. I'd like to... I'd like to finish this match with you guys.
You know, I like the safety here. Just play a stop shot. Because he's... Here's the thing. He's going to struggle for position here. You know what? He could just... No English. Just a little bit of forward roll. Because the natural angle will... No, I don't like what he's doing. He's drawing back. Scary. Oh, no, he's playing the side. The corner. Wow.
Wow.
That was actually interesting. I'm going to shut up now. You just completely turned me into a liar. This guy's stringing a few pearls here.
Well, he could definitely shoot. Haha. See, I knew it.
They're bringing your
I
food.
told you, if I just make them wait
There you
long
go.
enough, they will know.
There you go.
It's all about training. Instilling a certain...
Setting a precedent.
Exactly.
Have to set
So,
a precedent.
yeah.
Well, anyway, we got a score of 7-5 now.
Thank you.
Oscar's
Yeah,
been on the
I
hill
know, I know, I
since the score of 7-2. So, 3 games have passed, and Oscar's just sitting in a chair. I don't know. Was that a break and run? I think it was. Or was there one shot between?
I'm not sure. But what is it, 7-5 now?
7-5.
7-5.
Uh-oh. Okay, now. And the 9 goes in.
Did it go in the top
He
2?
scratched, and the 9 went in. Yeah.
Okay, well, it doesn't count anyway.
It doesn't count.
So...
No, I mean it went in the side.
Oh,
But he
okay,
scratched.
okay. Well, lucky for Oscar, he now has a chance to close it out. Although this is kind of a funky layout.
This is a funky layout. Oscar's probably telling himself, okay, come on, let's just close this out. Bacon.
Where is he? I don't think
I guess Bacon left.
I'll put Dak.
That's good. There's a couple.
I could get him too, but this chat room's not that big right now. Okay, one ball at a time. Actually, it's not looking as funky as it was before, but
Well, Oscar just we just got a reaction from Oscar. I don't think he's happy with the angle he got on this 4.
yeah, he probably would have liked to come on the inside of the 4 a little more.
Let me ask you though, getting the right angle on the 5, is the 5-9 wired to the side pocket?
I can't say, but you know. I'm sure if it was, Oscar would have been looking at it a little bit.
I think he's just a little too straight.
Yeah, he probably would have liked to be a little closer to the right. To
He's gonna
open up
draw
that
back.
angle.
He's going to draw back here. You know what? I like that shot. Not ideal position, but he played to get the cue ball close to the object ball, and that actually helps out a lot when you're a little bit off angle. When your cue ball is a little closer to the object ball, you're not having to play a real long shot. It's a good way to play safe position.
Sure.
Nice. He really let out his stroke
Speared
there.
it.
Yeah, he speared it, let out his stroke, and
Well, he's got
ideal
a
position for the
yeah.
6. Now it's a road map.
Just
Now
a
he's
little
all
bit of
set.
follow. You'll fall perfectly onto the 7, which is the brown ball, by the way. We are using the Super Aramith TV edition.
TV balls, yeah.
These are actually my personal balls.
Are they really?
Yeah. I figured it'd be a little easier on the eyes than to get the 4, 7, and 8 mixed up. Occasionally the 2 as well.
Yeah. Sometimes the 5 looks really yellow, or
Yeah.
really red. I think Oscar's done.
Well, let's not count that out yet.
He's probably punching his time card already. All right. We have an end to this match. Oscar Dominguez defeats Richard Kaesar.
Kaesar.
7 games to 5.